What's up out there? We are back with some more Melvor Idol Ancient Relic mode, and in the last video, I believe it was the last video, we cleared the depths of woe. I think I went on and let this run for a few times, so I've cleared it like 13 times. I was able to purchase something in the shop. There's, I think over into the abyss, there's like a upgrade you can pick up in here. I think I remembered that after I did the video for last week. So I think I mentioned I was going to try to do a bunch of combat. I've done combat through the week. I kind of got sidetracked on a few other things, but I did get, let's see, we've got attack up to level 11, strength's up to 17, hit points are up to 13, prayers up to level 4, which I keep getting sidetracked on because you got that toggle that automatically corrupts monsters. So that always burns up my prayers before I get a chance to actually have them. But I do have level 3 corruption because of it, and then we've got level 10 in Slayer. I need to work on Slayer specifically, work on that a little bit. Farming is up to level 25, townships up to level 25. The cool thing is I've got this Abyssal Enhancer, which gives plus 10% global Abyssal XP. And let's see here. I think this is all township. Yeah, there is some global XP that comes from township. There is some that comes from fire making, which I did get. So those are unlocked. So I've got a little bit of extra XP coming in, global XP coming in from that stuff. Let's see, what else do we have here? Wood cutting was level 10 before. Fishing, I'm going to come back to. I don't remember if I did any fishing or not, but if I did, it was already at level 10. Fire making, I was already at level 10. Cooking got to level 10. So as I was doing combat, I kind of ran out of food. I didn't run out. But I got to the point where I wanted to get more like actual abyssal food. So I think I peeled off and started working on that for a little bit. Mining's up to level 25. I did find out that I have an ancient relic somewhere in here. Number 4, +1 abyssal essence gained from abyssal rock in mining. So while I was mining up some abyssium ore to work on smithing, I ended up getting a whole bunch of essence, so I got rune crafting up to level 10. That's pretty cool. Smithing is up to level 13. Then we've got thieving up to level 14. I'm kind of working on this right now. I thought this farmer drops a scythe, and I mistakenly thought that the scythe had something to do with harvesting. It's actually a farming tool or whatever. So a little bit wrong on that one. That's why I wanted to come in here, and then I realized my mistake, but I'd already let this go for a while. I was like, all right, whatever. Let's see here. I think that's about it. I think I had the rest of these from the other, but I've had to go into harvesting for a little bit and come back. I did get smithing up fairly far, so I can do all my abyssium gear, and I can start doing brumite a little bit in there. The big thing that I really like is that I can make the bars, which means I can buy some of these upgrades. Let's see. I've got a few upgrades left to go. These are glumite. So once I can start, brumite I've got there, glumite. I think, I don't think I'm up to glumite yet. No, it's just brumite. Might get there when I hit level 25. No, I can do 40. So I can actually go up to these 3. I can get pretty far on this if I pushed on it. So the next problem you run into is, we could do the witherite. Next problem is I need to start working on this cost reduction. Some of this stuff is outrageously expensive to create. And like you go to the bars, 8 and 8, 10 and 5. Like you have to mine a significant amount of stuff and then go harvest a significant amount of stuff just to make all this. So I mentioned fishing. When I wanted to come in here to do thieving, one of the things that I wanted to do is get my, the success rate's pretty low. So I wanted to get as much stealth as I could. So one of the things that I did was come into agility, and over here on obstacle 14, you get an extra 75 stealth, which is gotten through this raw ghost fish. Well, I needed to get to level 118 fishing, so I went ahead and got that up to level 120, which got me to thinking, is it worth my time to level all these up to get the max skill cape, or the superior max skill cape? I'm still a little iffy on that. So one thing that I did, and I need to do a better A/B test because I didn't really like the way this one worked. So what I did is I took my standard account that's full completion, 120 and everything. I mean, like it's got everything. It's full completion. Made a copy of it and then loaded into that copy and then looked at it, took a screenshot of my combat stats, and then I was in combat, so it kind of skewed the results. But then I went in, you've got this option down here to, it's all the way at the bottom of this thing down here, reset all skills to level 99. So then I looked at my combat stats after I did that, and I, looked at the comparison. It looked like I actually lost a lot of evasion, all the different kinds of evasion. I lost some accuracy and stuff like that. So there is a difference. I did not, however, lose any health. So my health and my auto eat stayed identical. So there is no difference between 99 hit points, level 99 hit HP and 120 as far as Abyssal goes. But it does look like you get some evasion and maybe some accuracy. I'm not sure, maybe a little bit more max hit and stuff like that. Is it enough to make a difference? Probably not. It would take a while to get all that done, but it would be nice to have not only the superior skill cape, but like the completion or the ancient relics, because like here's a bunch of extra global evasion, here's extra cooked fish, and none of these say that they're Melvor realm only. 5% chance to apply burn, 10% life steal, 10% chance to preserve resources would be handy, and then all summoning synergies unlocked. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. I don't necessarily care. Township health no longer degrades. That one would be cool too. I don't know why I don't have this other township stuff yet. I have all of the township ones from the Abyss so far, and I don't have all of them in the standard mode. So anyway, I've just kind of been all over the place, and I took a little detour so I could collect up some fish to get the agility obstacle that I needed. And then I came back in and started working on some thieving, and I made the mistake of trying to go after this turn farmer. I shouldn't have messed with that. But there is some cool stuff in here. Like I don't have this silent top on my standard character yet. I just didn't grind it out. I did a bunch of thieving, but I didn't get that. So I don't know, not a whole lot of progress this week, and I'm just kind of bouncing back and forth. So on my standard account, I've gotten to the point, I've got agility down. I don't know where I'm at on agility, but I'm far enough down. I think, what is it? Obstacle, probably 9. I think it's either 9 or 10. I think I've got 10 unlocked, but I can't do anything with it. Like I've gotten it down to the point where I need to level up skills to even unlock the thing. So there's no point in continuing on with, agility. But like right now, I'd have to go and start making arrows. If I wanted to do this one, I don't think I can get Night Gleam at the point. I don't have my summoning leveled up. So I'm kind of stuck on this one. Even if I wanted to work on it, I can't even buy that. The arrows aren't that big a deal. But point being is there's going to be a lot of stuff in here, especially as you get a little bit further in these. You kind of got to level up a bunch of stuff at once. And it looks like it looks like the expansion is more geared towards leveling a little bit at a time rather than trying to just power level through astrology or agility or something. Now, astrology you can. I did that on my standard account, but agility, it looks like you got to ratchet some other things up. And I don't know, there's some things like if you want to do some smithing, you got to get mining and harvesting kind of up to a certain level. So there looks like there's a lot of going back and forth to get some of these leveled up. I don't know how that's going to work out in relic mode. But anyway, that's kind of what I got going on right now is just leveling up skills. I don't know if I'm working on the stuff that I should be working on or not. I don't know. I'm just kind of going like I normally do. I'm a little lost in this expansion. Like I've got all my melee gear out of here. I've got magic gear pretty well set. I don't have any ranged gear. I've got some boots. That's it. Oh, yeah, I have to. I don't like that you have to switch out, or if you switch your weapon, it doesn't let you thieve anymore. But I'm kind of finding that this is kind of the reverse of the standard game or the base game and the other expansions, if you want to look at it that way. Like you start off very weak and things go fast. Like, you're always level, like you could go away for a couple hours and you're level 40 and something. With this, it's super slow and you got to build up all the Abyssal XP bonuses and all that stuff. It just feels like everything's so much slower and a little more interwoven. So I don't know. I didn't really get where I wanted to be. I'd kind of like to do a dungeon sooner and get my levels built up. But then again, this is very slow, and I don't know. I probably should spend time getting the base underneath, like getting fletching and crafting and stuff like that up max level of what I can do, so I can equip my character and actually go into combat. Because I really need to start focusing on ranged and magic and stuff like that, as well as all the melee skills and everything else. So no dungeon this week. This is kind of where I'm at, is just this mix mash of stuff, and hopefully we'll have something a little bit further next week, maybe geared up. I don't know, man. It goes so slow though. So anyway, that is going to do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.